Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hello, everybody. It's your boy KxngTrizz coming at you with another pod. This is week 13, and before we go into it, I'm with my co-host, co-commissioner Slick. He's not too happy right now, man, and I'm elated, but we gonna get into it. Let's get right into the matchup, son. Week 13. We got one more week left into the season. One more week left. One more week left. Then we got the playoffs. Come on, man. Put a smile on your face, bro. We got the playoffs, nigga. Like, why you?
I'm not in it. It don't matter.
That's crazy.
I pray everything happens badly for the playoff teams. I hope every player gets benched. Every player snaps their leg.
That's crazy.
I'm wishing everything bad.
Oh my gosh. But let's get into it, man. First matchup, boom. JD Grams versus Felonious Punt. That was a good one.
It was.
Yeah.
I think this is the highest points JD Grams has ever put up this season.
Mm-hmm.
And it came at the best time of his life going against Felonious Punt.
Yes, sir.
Grams
Yes, sir.
won 166.5 to Felonious's 139. Trash ass nigga. I lie. Yeah, JD had Tua with 43 points. James Cook, 18.5. Nick Chubb, 12. Reed, 19. Shakir, 7. Not that great. Kelsey, 13.5. Judy with 40.5
That's what really
points.
did it. Judy.
And then
Judy
rest of
went
his team just kicker and defense, not putting up too much points.
He did have Brian Thomas Jr. on the bench with 18 points as well. So
yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
And the tight end on the bench with 13.5 points. So overall, his team was just putting up numbers this week overall. Like, he could have switched some pieces in, and it might have looked the same. Felonious Punt, on the other hand, the best team in the league. So he says, we believe it. We believe it. You know,
I believe it. I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
Nah. We believe it. Scored 139 points. So he wasn't terrible this week, but JD Grams had his number, man. Lamar Jackson, 36 points. Josh Jacobs, 21 points. And Chuba Hubbard, a fumble. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 12 points. A.J. Brown with 11.5. And Njoku, man, with 26 points, which is great. The Denver defense and the kicker both with 13 points each. 139 is also a really good week. I'm not going to even, talk trash about that. But JD Grams, man, he had to have the most outstanding week you could possibly have to secure a dub, and he did it. And he did it at the right time, because we're going to go into that later when we look at the standings. Next matchup.
I mentioned earlier that I didn't make the playoffs, and that's because C Blizzy lost. He played Houston Boy, and he lost miserably. Houston Boy 139, C Blizzy's 77.5.
This man has lost the past 5 weeks. How do you go on a 5-game losing streak into the playoffs, bro?
He didn't want it.
This man was 4-5, like fourth place in the league at one point, or fifth place. Either way, it was up there. He was good, and this man just started going downhill, man. 77. We all needed this man to win in order to make next week even amazing. You want the last week of the season to be like everything counts. You know what I'm saying? Like a complete showdown. But C Blizzy, man, 77.5 points. Justin Herbert with 147 yards, no touchdowns, only 15 points. Kyron, 17.5. Walker was trash. Wilson was trash. Addison was trash. You see, that's the problem with Addison. Addison had a couple games making him look like a superstar, and then, 4 for 54. Hawkinson's trash. Waddle, 11 points. Houston defense trash. Kicker trash.
C Blizzy trash.
C Blizzy trash.
And Houston Boy was not trash. He had Josh Allen, 33.5 points, with 4 total touchdowns. H.N. with 20.5, Brown 19, Metcalf 10, McConkey 20.5, and then the rest of the team is just okay. It's kicker with 11. It was enough to beat C Blizzy, so that locks him in the playoffs and locks everyone else out.
More than enough. She should beat this man by like 60-something points, bro. Moving on to the next matchup, real quick. Central C. Man, let me check this out, man. How much games is Central C has lost the past 2 games?
You think he's sliding?
I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. He put up. Well, we know he just lost McCaffrey, and we know he can't
did.
get Mason either because Mason's also gone. We know CeeDee Lamb is looking sus.
I know you're looking into the light, into the sunlight.
Remember when that happened to me, bro?
I do, and I'll never let you live it down. I don't care if it wasn't your fault. Hit him in the chest. Bet.
Yeah, the ball got lost in the sunlight.
You're wide open. No one's next to you for 20 yards.
The ball got lost in the sunlight.
I don't care. I don't care if it wasn't your fault. I'm never letting you live.
Hey, CD a professional. You getting paid to do this. This was just flag. Yeah.
Don't matter, bro.
And he had a visor. But anyway, C Blizzy, man, 100. I'm not CBZ, my bad. The notorious Central C, 113.5 points. Bo Nix did not.
See, Blizzy wish he put up 113. Go ahead.
No, for real though, for real. He would have still lost, but still. Bo Nix did not do what Central C wanted him to do, man. He had 2 picks, 20 points. Gibbs did not do what he wanted to do, man. 10 points, fumble. McCaffrey, IR. Done. He came back too early. Remember at the beginning of the season we were talking? The news report said that both his ankles had issues. Like he had like
yeah, I do.
Yeah. You came back, your body's overcompensating. You're out here running like you're a damn stallion. It blew his legs out, bro.
It's the Madden curse. They say you got two Madden covers for the 25 and the regular and the deluxe edition. 2 injuries. 2 IRs for that.
That's crazy.
Madden curse strikes again.
Okay. All right. That being the case, man. See, like we said, CeeDee Lamb 5.5 points. Mike Evans 25.5. Yo, you know what's crazy? How you got 2 players scoring 30 and 25 and you barely touch you're not even touching 120?
Because of his middle of the pack with his wide receiver and CMC and his quarterback only doing 20.
Yeah, Bowers hitting 30. Mike Evans doing 20. Bowers is a special guy, bro. They're using him like a wide receiver.
Yeah, man.
They said he's like the second coming of Kittle.
I could see that.
That's how they use Kittle.
He's only had 3 single-digit games this whole season.
That's crazy for a tight end.
Not a lot of touchdowns though. Only 4.
Really?
But still. Yeah, just 4.
It's volume. It's volume.
Yeah, 1 week he had 16 targets. Last game he had 14 targets.
That's probably half the passing targets going to him. But anyway, man, it wasn't enough to save Central C. He had 113. Them boys, whoa. Them boys.
Yeah.
The first time in this season, 158 points and a dub. Them boys ain't had a dub since what?
Since like week 2. I think it's week 2 against me.
Them boys ain't had a dub since week 2, fam. That's like 2 months straight of taking L's, bro. You couldn't mean me, bro.
He took them L's well, though. What?
He did.
I ain't say nothing.
He took it well. I'm done. Amazing performance, man. Jaden Daniels, as usual, 39.5. Jonathan Taylor, 17 points. Derrick Henry has been average the past 4 games. 13, 10, 14, and 13. He's only had 5 games over 20 though. Every other time he's been an average. So double-digit points, you'll take that. Smith Nigma, only for 11.5. DJ Moore was a good pickup for him with 23 points, 23.5 points. DJ Moore has a very inconsistent quarterback in Caleb Williams. So there are times he'll go off and there are times he'll have dud games because he's had a bunch of dud games. But this was the week for them boys. Otten tight end 6 points. Tracy Jr. 14 points. The Dallas defense was cooking.
First time, I think, in a long time.
18 points. Let me look at that. Nah, bro, they cooked Washington last week too. They had 23 points last week.
Yeah, but then after that, they haven't had. Okay.
They Cleveland in week 1, but that wasn't your boy Jameis Winston Cleveland. That was a massage Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the kicker with 15 points, man. So Tampa Bay McLaughlin, 158 points, man. He, winning now isn't doing anything for him, but what it is doing is creating some upsets in the playoff seeding, stopping Central C from getting that bye. He has one more chance next week to pull it off, and we'll see how that goes. On to the next match, going up against the best team in the league, Team Donnie.
Well, he's trying to start something.
I'm just saying, man. She put up 140.
Okay.
She had Jalen Hurts
So
for
139 though.
That's why she better.
By 1 point. Get out of here, bro.
Bro, what you know where I'm gonna go with this. What my man say, bro? It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. A win is a win.
You got to be getting some royalties every time you say that.
For family. Yeah, man. So Jalen Hurts 22 points, Bijan Robinson 25, Joe Mixon 21, Drake London 17, Higgins 17, McBride 21.5, Pollard 8.5, McPherson 8. Do you hear these numbers? Those are like legit numbers. Only defense given a negative 1.5. The defense is what caused her to lose.
Pretty much, actually, yeah. If her defense, if she probably switched out of defense, see what team they were going to be playing, this could have been another story for her.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad it happened the way it happened.
I am disappointed.
Yeah, I scored 144.5, and you knew I was concerned all game. You know what? I really should have I trusted Kittle in the snow, but I knew he wasn't going to do good in the passing game. But I'm like, well, he's the tight end. Screen passes, short pass, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it can work in the snow, but that really didn't work much. He had 1.5 point, but it doesn't matter. I got the dub. Russell Wilson 40.5. That boy was slinging that rock, boy. 414 yards, man. Russell, I'm telling y'all, Russell, he's not washed. He can still handle business, man. Then he go home to Sierra, hit that thing. You already know what it is. Saquon Barkley, 19.5 points. Alvin Kamara, 15.5 points. Justin Jefferson, 16.5 points. Justin Jefferson hasn't had a touchdown in weeks.
Yeah, but he's been
Justin Jefferson hasn't had week 7.
He's been catching though.
I'm upset.
7 catches, 2 catches last week, 6 the week before, 5, 7, 8, 7.
Yeah. George Pickens had a touchdown, 16 points. Montgomery, 15. Dicker the kicker, 12. And my defense, I've had the same defense all season.
How's that going for you?
Well, they ranked fifth defense in the league, and they got 8 points.
Oh wow, I'm surprised your bench. You got some hitters too.
Yeah. Oh come on, fam! You already know what it is, man. Look, McLaurin 27, Henry 14.5. Hunter Henry on the Patriots is a good tight end pick. Bro, he's ranked 9th. He's ranked 9th.
That's true. But you know who got a tight end that's higher than 9th?
Who?
Team Slick going against Pico de Guapo, but I ended up losing still. 147.5 to 151. What did you say?
Close game, 4 points.
It didn't matter. Even if I won, it wouldn't matter because he lost.
Yeah.
I had Joe Burrow 32.5 points. Dowdle was 21 points. Hill 20 points. Smith, I just talked about, number 5 tight end with 21 points. Puka Nacua 17. Buffalo defense 12. And my kicker 15. But still wasn't enough for Pico. Pico had Kyler Murray 30 points. Mr. Call of Duty himself. Irving 27 points. Chase 20.5 points. Nico Collins is 19.5. Laporta 15.5. Warren 10. Kicker 13. Not enough. Now if I put in instead of Mooney, if I put in Harrison, it's a dub. But again, it doesn't matter because I didn't make the playoffs because of Steve Lizzie.
How bad has Harrison been recently?
He's too inconsistent, man.
Yeah, because he really is. Because in the past 5 weeks, he's had a great game, terrible game, great game, terrible game, great game. Like you're right. I see it.
I really don't know when to put him in. I mean, you can. The pattern is don't put him in next week and then put him in the week after.
Facts.
But
look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. You have one more opportunity to get a dub, which will give you more wins this year than you had last year.
Bro, I don't care about that.
That's improvement, fam.
I don't care about that.
Progress. It's progress. Listen, man.
It's playoffs or nothing, bro.
Nah, it's progress. Look at where you were last year. Look at where you were this year. Are you better? Yes. It's progress.
Last year, sitting on the couch watching the playoffs this year, sitting on the couch watching the playoffs. No
Sorry,
progress.
you can be a team Donnie cheerleader.
I'm not rooting for anybody in the playoffs.
That's
I
crazy.
just got to report on the pod. That's it. I don't need to have a fan. I'm not a fan of anybody.
The hate.
It fuels me.
All right, let's go over to the standings, man. So what we have next week is going to be the battle for both divisions. None of the divisions are clinched, which is great. Coming over to Secret Society, you got Felonious Punch with 10-3. I am also 10-3. He's going to be on top of. Whoa.
He's gonna be what?
He's going to be ahead of me in the standings because he's beat me twice this season.
You nasty, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You're nasty, bro.
Yeah. Hey.
Get this man some help.
Yo, because he's beat me twice this season. So he's gonna have the tiebreaker. So what I need to happen is I need to win next week, which I'm going against that boy right here, Slick, going against this man right here. I need to beat him this week, and Felonious Punch needs to lose because he's going up against Central C. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Houston Boys in third place, locking in his playoff spot with 7-6. JD Grams 5-8 does not make it. C Blizzy 4-9 does not make it. What's fascinating, and I'm going to say this, all props to JD Grams. He got more wins than we expected him to. 5 wins with a possibility of getting 6 wins. Talked a lot of trash.
Okay, yeah. With the possibility of 6 makes it. I thought around 4 or 5 for him would have been where I thought he was going to be, but as you said, with the possibility of getting 6 wins, that's more than I thought.
500, yeah. So, because there are some guys who's going to be entering the postseason with 500. So entering the season a game below 500 is it's really good, really good.
Yeah.
On the other side, you have the Renaissance Team Donnie 8-5. However, that doesn't lock up the division for her because Pico 7-5-1
right there.
Central C 7-5-1. Donnie needs to lose for Pico or Central C to get the division, but one of these guys got to win. If Donnie wins, it's over. It's hers automatically. But they're going to be looking for her to win. Right after that, you got Slick with 4-9. And like we said, if he wins next week, more wins than last week, bro, it's progress.
Don't matter.
And then, boys,
I tell you, that's not what's fueling me to win next week. I got other motivations.
Yeah, you just you want to see me lose. You personally want to beat me
with every bone and fiber in my body.
Oh my gosh, it's op season.
It is.
Yeah, and then you got last place in the league. This year has been terrible for him. Them boys, 2 wins, 11 losses, worse than the Patriots. All right, man. So next week matchups, man. What we got?
All right, final regular season matchups before the playoffs. We have Negro Damas versus Slick, Houston Boy versus Pico de Guapo, C Blizzy versus Them Boys, Thelonious Punt versus Central C, and JD Grams versus Team Donnie. You know, we've been on the same wavelength for the game of the week, but I don't think this week, unless you surprise me, I don't think we're going to be the same wavelength. So what is your game of the week?
To me, there's multiple games of the week.
That's too. That's crazy.
And it's for me.
It's
Punt versus me and me versus you, bro.
Honestly, it's every game except C Blizzy and Them Boys.
Facts. Every game means something except C Blizzy and Them Boys.
Yeah, every game. Because if I beat you, you're definitely not getting the first round bye of the division. If Houston Boy beats Pico, he's not going to get the division.
Right.
If Central C, Central C and Thelonious Punt, I think that might be the better game because they both need to win for the division.
Both of them are fighting for their buys.
They're fighting for the bye week and they're fighting for the division. So that might be
crazy.
That's a good game. And then JD, Team Donnie, if JD wins, Team Donnie doesn't get the division. So every game except for the brothers matters for someone in that matchup. So our matchup, it matters for you. Houston boy Pico, it matters for Pico.
Mm-hmm.
Thelonious Punt Central C, it matters for both of them.
Yeah.
JD and Team Donnie, it matters for Team Donnie.
Well,
And then every other matchup matters for someone else in a different matchup. So
it's next week's about to be busy, man. It's about to be a really good week for the 6 people who did make it. And while we're talking about these 6 folks, you got Thelonious Punt in first place. If the playoffs were to start today, he would have that bye. Second place would be Donnie. She would have that bye. Then you have me in third place. Central Pico in fourth place. Central C in fifth. Houston Boy in sixth. The way the matchups would look like, it would be Pico versus Central C and me versus Houston. That's actually a good place because I don't mind going against Donnie again. Nah.
Oh, you sure? I don't know.
Feel it, Donnie.
You're assuming you beat Houston boy.
They're both. This man beat me by 2 points this season.
He can do it. Hey, what did you say? It don't matter if it's an inch or a mile. Win's a win.
Yeah, but that's why I'm upset.
Well, yeah, these are the playoff teams officially, but we just don't know the order, the final order. So this could look a little different. Next week it could look the same. I don't know. That's the official playoff teams.
That being said, the pod is almost done for the season, man. We have like 4 more weeks left.
We got 4. Yeah, we got next week, and then we got 3 playoff rounds. There's only 4 more episodes, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And because y'all are haters and y'all not watching our episodes, you know, the network is because I know our viewership is done. The networks is trying to cancel us, man. So if y'all want to see season 3, you know what to do. Hit like and subscribe, comment. Anyway. Moving on to the next segment, we got a host. We got a guest. We haven't had a guest in a minute, but we this one's special because the history between them and what happened this week was amazing. Your boy, Pico, the Guapo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our boy Pico the Guapo here in the pod, man. Welcome back, Pico. How you feeling, brother?
What's going on, guys? Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Momentum is shifting my way, so I'm looking good right now.
You've been scoring pretty good the past 5 games, man.
Yeah. Like I've always mentioned in the chat, you always got to think long term. So when y'all boys not making moves, I'm shopping. So a couple weeks ago, right before Thanksgiving, I went Black Friday shopping. I went Cyber Monday shopping. But Bucky Irvin came clutch. Who was coming clutch? Jawan Jennings coming clutch. Like,
yeah.
And then all my players clicking at the right time. So
they are clicking at the right time because you're on a 4-game win streak coming into the playoffs right now. You secured your spot. Over the past 4 weeks, you had 162.5 points, 157 points, 117, which you still won that game against them boys, but 151 points. You've had like the highest scoring games, I think, over the past 4 weeks.
Over the past month.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's you're playing like the champ that you are, man. Is there a secret that
come on, man,
you have that we don't?
Come on, man. What's the name of my division? The Renaissance. I had to recreate myself, bro. That's all it is.
That's great. You already
recreate yourself. If anything, you recreated yourself from last year because you did the same thing late in the season, went on a run.
Yeah.
And we know the rest of that story, but you think you can do it again this year?
For sure.
For sure.
For sure, bro. Anybody's a threat. Anyone is a threat, but me for sure. I could sweep off everybody. Anyone. So y'all boys gotta watch out.
I think I said today that this one last week will really determine, but as of right now, I think the 3 contenders to win are Teddy, yourself, and Thelonious Punt.
Yeah, for sure.
And the weaker out of the bunch, the weaker out of those 3
is me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take that.
There's you.
And I
third
told
place.
y'all in the chat, early in the chat, these high scoring games are not gonna matter. When the time is right, we gonna see who's who.
So you ain't scared about Central C and Donnie?
For what? Out of smack Central C what? Once or twice? That tie I had,
That's
You
crazy.
tied and then
that
yeah.
that tie I
Yeah.
had, that should have been a dub. I didn't.
Yep.
I
Yep.
won against Central. I
True.
won against what? Donnie what? Twice?
Let me look at it. I'll find
That's
out.
dog food right there, bro.
Right now, if the playoff started, you would be
Yeah,
playing.
you beat her twice this season. You tied against Central C. You beat Central C, and you tied. Oh yeah, you've been working that family, boy.
That's crazy.
That's nasty.
Yeah, if the playoff started today, you would be playing Central C, and you're saying you're not worried.
Yeah.
For what? I got a couple more.
You said everybody's a threat,
I
though.
got a couple more moves cooking. If these waivers go through, oh gosh, if these waivers go through, night, everyone. Good night to
I
everyone.
promise you're not getting them because I put out waivers too. I ain't trying to have anyone have an easy way to the playoffs.
Oh
Can I
god.
be
So I
real
put
with
in
you?
waivers too. I put in 3 actually.
Put in
I ain't
three.
even put it.
All right.
I put in 3.
I haven't put in waivers all season.
Scap.
Probably not. Maybe till like early season, but like
Scap.
for the past month and a half, I haven't put in waivers.
Oh, you what? You're right. You only had 12 acquisitions.
And I pick up guys after the fact.
My only regret earlier this season was trading for bum ass Michael Pittman. Scary Terry
Hey, wait,
is
he's on
calling
the
me.
waivers right now, right?
He's in the waivers. I
That's
had to boot him to the waivers. Well, his neck, my
smart.
neck, my back, my neck, my. Get out of here! Come on, Mike Tyson.
And
Get out of
McLaurin
here,
is
bro.
doing good, man. If you had me, you see, I'm glad it happened because imagine if you had McLaurin right now, bro.
Come on, man.
If you had McLaurin right now, it'd be
Could have
over.
been the best team right now.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, man.
Your first game with Central C, yeah, you're right. I think it could have been, should have been a win for you. He just had that late 50-yard field goal that gave him that 5 points to tie.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been easily undefeated against the those two siblings.
That's crazy, man. But you got coming in for really good record, man. Coming in for good record. That tie gives you an advantage going up. If Donnie loses and you win, that bye is yours. Do you care about the bye? Do you want it?
Really?
No, really.
I don't know why y'all acting like the bye ain't special. I want that bye because you never know what could happen that first week, bro.
Yeah, so we were discussing.
You saw what happened to Century C last. So
Right,
That's true.
but you know what? I had the
doesn't
bye
mean
last year. You know what happened to me? That week I had the bye, I had someone go out on an injury in the middle of the game.
See?
So I'm like, I'm glad I had that bye because if I didn't, it'd have been wraps.
You still lost though.
I mean, I lost in the finals. In the finals, I did beat the second round, and I lost in the finals by like what 5-6 points or some kind of. Bro,
You just said already today that it don't matter if it's an inch or a mile, win's a win, and for you it was a loss.
Nah, listen, bro. I'm giving him all his props. I want to see Pico in the finals. That's what I want to happen.
Is it possible?
Yeah,
It's very possible.
It is.
No. I'm talking bracket wise. Yeah, it is possible to see
What
Pico.
happened because
between Central C and Pico, whoever wins, assuming the order stays the same, they're gonna play Thelonious Punt. And on the other side, Houston Boy and your Negrodamus, they'll be playing Team Donnie. So it is possible for you guys to make it to the finals again.
I'm trying to see this man in the finals, man. It's only right for me to come back.
Same result. I ain't trying to.
Nah. It's only right, bro. It's only right, bro. That's what I need. But listen, man, let's go on to a more serious topic.
Okay.
I heard you found your son.
My son found me.
That's great.
Big Pico was behind the scenes the whole time with JD Grams. The whole season.
My son.
JD Grams was your son the whole time.
JD
calling another man daddy. That's crazy.
I let JD be JD, but out of the sincerity of my heart, JD was a new member of the SMB fantasy football league. I was like, you know what? Let's help a brother out. So we made a few changes here and there. And he took a liking to me, even prior. So I guess the connection was always there. But here go this snake, Central Snake wanna claim my boy, but I was like, it's okay. You're gonna find your way. And alas. So JD, if you're watching, Papa loves you. Okay.
You know what's crazy about all this, bro? What's crazy about all this is Central C been trying to snake this man all season.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to grab this man's best players for himself. Hey, that's diabolical.
That's what he do. That's what he does, yo. We saw it last year when you were part of the Commonwealth, and he scooped up 2 quarterbacks.
Facts.
It's just his nature.
He knew you needed a quarterback, and he went. So what do you do with 3 quarterbacks, man? Just so you could have 2 on the bench. You can only start 1, just so Pico couldn't get the quarterback that he wanted. That's crazy.
I'll never forget that.
That's wild.
I'll never forget that.
I've never seen a man be so diabolical in my life. So all season, Central C got that poor JD calling him daddy, father. I love you. Let me sit on your lap. All watch.
All while I'm paying child support for this ungrateful, for this ungrateful behind. But it's okay.
Hey,
nasty
yo.
word.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you taking him to school? Why are you teaching him his times tables?
You want to cut class?
Shoelaces. Yeah.
We are discussing that that next week's matchup, there are a lot of games that matter, yours included. So next week we have Negro Dama Slick, Houston Boy Pico, C Blizzy Them Boys, Thelonious Punt Central C, and JD Grams versus Team Donnie. So I was saying that my game, Negro Dama Slick, KxngTrizz needs to win so he can try to get the first bye. Win his division and get the first round bye. Houston Boy and Pico, you need to win so you can try to get the division and the first round bye. C Blizzy and them boys doesn't matter. They're not fighting for anything.
Yeah.
Thelonious Punt Central C, that game matters because they're both trying to get the first round bye and win the division. And JD Graham's Team Donnie needs to win so she can keep the division and the first round bye. So I want to say, how do you feel going against Houston Boy?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna lose.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose.
Why? Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna lose, bro. I even look at. Hold on. I know for a fact. I think I'm gonna lose.
Your team isn't strong right now. You got 2 buys, 3 buys.
He got injuries.
You got injuries and you got buys. Or just 1 injury.
1 injury.
Nah, he got a lot of cues. So
wait, who? Houston Boy?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Pico.
Well, you can look at both of them at the same time for week 14. Here's what's crazy about Houston Boy. Houston Boy has somebody in the IR slot while having somebody else who's IR in real life. While having somebody else in his bench on his, he's gonna lock himself where he cannot make moves.
While somebody else is out. Taysom Hill is out.
We just had in our league, other league, we just had that happen where somebody locked themselves where they could not make moves because Pacheco was healthy and he was stuck in the IR spot. And the guy couldn't make the moves because he had to drop somebody else. And he didn't realize he had to drop somebody else. He thought the game was messing with him. I was like, nah, bro. You can't have healthy cats in the IR spot. The game will not allow you to make any moves at all. And so Houston Boy, if he doesn't drop dudes with the quickness, he's going to end up in that trap.
I ain't going to tell him anything.
Yeah.
See, and that's why when I have dudes on IRs, I actually leave an empty bench spot.
I don't know about all that, big dog.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I ain't gonna waste a spot on my team just because somebody on IR.
Just in case. Just in case.
Nah, you wild for that. That's why you're stuck at 3rd place.
That's why I'm in the playoffs and you ain't, nigga.
That's why you have to wait for the invite for me because I run the pod. That's why I'm gonna beat you and you ain't gonna get that first round bye.
Well, I got more wins in 1 season than you've had in 2 seasons. Let's not go.
Throw in the damn towel. Throw in the damn towel.
And we still got the same amount of rings.
That's crazy.
We still got the same amount of rings.
But I got 2 playoffs.
Matter of fact,
we got done.
What's 2 playoffs with no rings though? You could have had 2 rings.
Bigger contracts.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, whatever. But not. I think making. You said you about to drop Juwan Jennings. Why?
Yo,
nigga, what?
It's a long-term play. I'm telling you, it's a long-term play.
Bro, you better off dropping the one of your defenses.
It's a long-term play.
He might need that if he has a bye.
And here's what's crazy about Juwan Jennings. They don't have running backs right now over there in San Francisco.
And then Debo been playing like ass too.
So what? So that's not a personally, I'm not dropping him, man.
I don't know. There's a cat who's been balling. I'm not gonna say his name. There's a cat who been
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
there's a
see.
cat who been balling, bro.
I'm gonna flex.
Man,
Okay.
they trying to get Jameis Winston, bro. That's what he just.
Hey, to hell with Jameis Winston, Mr. Crab Legs.
Nah, Jameis
But
Winston
he
put
been
up
balling. I
numbers, Joe.
lied. Hey, Jameis, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
My bad. You been balling. You been
Jameis
balling,
been
bro.
putting numbers.
But there's a cat out there.
It's a,
Y'all haven't been.
oh, I see him. I see him. I see him.
There's a cat.
Oh, I should scoop. He wasn't on my radar, yo.
The cat.
He wasn't on my
He
radar.
been balling, bro, for like the past 3 weeks.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put this on the pod just because by the time we
Yeah, by the time.
thing or no, bro. Of course, we're looking at Westbrook, man. Come on, let's.
Of course. No, you can have it. You can have it. You can have it.
Man,
Yeah.
No. I don't. Let me be real. I'll be real. I have two pending moves. Right now. Okay, and you see who they are. I ain't got nothing to play with, so this is what they are. Can you see that?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm in the clear.
That's what I got. I mean, I'm holding on to Robinson for nothing, bro.
Yeah, Robinson ain't producing.
He ain't producing at all. So yeah, that's a good pick. I think you gotta hope that JD don't see him. You gotta hope Tyler don't see him. You gotta hope C Blizzy don't see him. Let me see what you had in the waivers.
Bro, I think I'm like dead last.
You're seventh.
I'm seventh.
Seventh.
I think I have a chance.
So the people that are ahead of you,
they're not looking at Westbrook. Let me see.
The people ahead of you are them boys, C Blizzy, myself, which I'm not taking him. JD Grams, Houston boy, Central C might see him.
CD
if he's picking up.
CD Lamb not producing either.
Listen, if Central C sees him because he lost CMC, that's where you might lose.
That's fine. Or what I may do, wait until the waivers clear. If he's still there, then
Nah, I would scoop him, bro. I would just scoop him from jump. Nah, don't. I wouldn't risk that. I wouldn't risk that.
I got other plays I got other plays cooking too. Woo! I got other plays cooking. Yo, if these fall through, oh man.
You gotta hope that he continues having a good game. And he's playing Jacksonville, so that he can go off.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna need him for Jacksonville. I'm not gonna need him next week. I'm not gonna need him next week. It's the games after.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why he be balling like that for some reason?
Yo, there's also more. Etwan Moore. He was getting. Jameis was he had 14 targets.
All I'm saying,
I'm
dropping a quarterback, I'm dropping a kicker, and I'm dropping a defense. That's all I'm gonna say.
That would be a good pickup. I can't lie. If you get that guy, you might. It might be wraps.
I'm telling you, it might be wraps. So,
and if he continues to play well,
yeah.
So, all right, all up to you. I don't got him on the waiver.
It's towards the end of the season too, so it's like teams not playing for real.
So here's what you got to remember as well. I don't know why I'm out of focus, but whatever. If you got players on a good team, players on a good playoff team right now, they're going to start benching and resting players late in the season. So that could mess you up.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that. Like, I got to watch out for Saquon.
Got to watch out for Saquon.
Monty. Yeah, Saquon and Monty, them niggas.
But the good thing is Jamar Chase, he ain't going nowhere because his team ain't making that playoff, so he got to ball out.
Yo, y'all see Ocho crying because of the Bengals?
I didn't see that.
Ocho was in tears,
bro. Yeah, because he can't eat McDonald's for the rest of the year. He said if the Steelers win, I think that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
If the Steelers beat the Bengals, which they did, he made a bet on TV that he can't have McDonald's for the rest of the year.
That nigga was crying,
this
bro.
Was it 30 days? 20-something days.
I mean, he loves him some McDonald's, boy. Like, he's obsessed.
I heard he owns a couple franchises himself.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. He's dumb.
Anyway, man, Pico, man, it's been fun having you here on the pod once again, man. Thank you for joining us. We wish you luck next week. Wish you luck going into the playoffs, man. I'm trying to see you in the finals. Straight up, like, I want you to make it, man. I'm rooting for you.
Right.
You make it, I make it. That's what I want.
Right.
Rematch.
So see you in the finals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. This has been a pod, man.
I'm trying to see it. Houston Boy and Team Donnie finals.
Yeah, you a
The most
hater.
boring matchup. No storyline.
No,
That's what I'm trying to see.
I would.
You see?
I'm done.
You see? That's why that's why you're in the consolation bracket. You hating. You hating.
Let me pick up Westbrook right now, yo.
Facts. All right, man. That was it for the pod, man. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.